Tonight on Denver 7 at 5, Mark Redwine appears in court for the first time, accused in the death of his 13-year-old son Dylan nearly 5 years after his death. Right now, we have our Denver 7 team of investigators covering every angle of this story. Let's start with Jace Larson. He is live in Bellingham, Washington, where Redwine appeared before a judge today. Jace?
Yeah, about 25 minutes ago is when that court hearing wrapped up. And at that court hearing, we did see this suspect. He appeared before a judge. He was wearing jail clothing, and the judge told him that he will have to stay behind bars on $1 million bond. We also learned that the proceedings are underway to move him to Colorado, but that could take some time. Now, today, we also learned more about how police were able to track down this murder suspect here in Washington State. Redwine is a long-haul semi-truck driver, and Friday night he had just pulled into this Bellingham, Washington cold storage company to drop off a load. What he didn't know is that deputies in Colorado had an arrest warrant for murder, and they'd enlisted Bellingham police to help arrest him.
3 on a surveillance team.
Arrest records that Denver 7 Investigates received today show that the trucking company located the truck with its GPS, and the U.S. Marshal Service had also pinged Redwine's cell phone and found him nearby. When he started to drive away from here, police decided to arrest him as he was going down the street.
The report that you guys have requested indicates that he acted somewhat surprised.
After police arrested Redwine, they say he told them he wanted a lawyer. Redwine faces a child abuse and second-degree murder charge. Now, a second-degree murder charge means the prosecutors allege Redwine killed his son without premeditation. And according to Colorado law, the killing is, quote, performed upon a sudden heat of passion. So how soon might Redwine be moved back to Colorado? It does take a process where the governor of Colorado has to ask the governor here of Washington State to make that happen. It can take 30 days or more. I do want to let you know there was somebody else in the cab of that semi-truck when this arrest occurred. I talked to him today, and coming up at 6 o'clock, you can hear him talk about how much this father talked about his son before the arrest happened. But before we get to any of that, this story is going to very quickly move from here in Bellingham, Washington to Durango, Colorado. That's where my colleague Tony Kovaleski is right now, digging into some more unanswered questions.
Yeah, Jason, less than 24 hours, we're going to get many questions answered behind these doors as prosecutors and detectives explain exactly what led to the charges that you heard in that courtroom in Washington this afternoon. But there are still many unanswered questions that we plan to ask tomorrow. First, why has it taken nearly 5 years for this grand jury indictment for these charges to be filed? And the key point there is much of the evidence disclosed in that indictment, including the blood evidence, has been known for several years. So that's the first question. Why did it take so long? Second question, have they found any key new evidence in recent months that led to this indictment that was filed on Saturday? Has there been a piece of evidence or information that's come forward that ultimately put this over the top and led to the charges and led to the arrest? Third question we want to ask tomorrow has to do with the second-degree murder charge. Why have prosecutors decided only to file second-degree charges, not first-degree charges? Second-degree clearly much easier to prove to a jury, but first-degree charges offers them the opportunity to plea bargain. First-degree would mean they would have to prove that there was an intent, there was a plan for Mark Redwine to kill his son here in Colorado. So within 24 hours, we hope to have those answers. Prosecutors meeting here tomorrow afternoon, and we will provide coverage throughout the day. Reporting live in Durango, I'm Tony Kovaleski, Denver 7. Teresa?
Excellent job, Tony. Jace, thank you. And right now on thedenverchannel.com, we have a detailed timeline of this case for you. As Tony mentioned, 5 years now, so check back with us for any new developments as well. Coming up tonight on Denver 7 at 6 and 10. For now,